my light stick because I don't got no microphone.
Oh, no
Tap, tap, tap.
No microphone?
I used to because of my karaoke machines. I think they're in storage or something. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a Hayoke empath. I just like having these little talks on how I feel about things. It's getting goofy in my mind. That means I'm tuning into the collective consciousness, and it's getting goofy in lots of people's minds. Because the veil? What veil? Veil? What veil? There's no veil.
No veil.
There's nothing in between the no place space and 3D. Contrived earth. Contrived earth is what I call it. Do as we say. Not as we do, because we don't do nothing. All those people, like, we have the cracks of society, and we have poverty, and we have people that are in squalor because someplace somebody with a lot of power and a lot of authority thinks that that's exactly what they deserve. And I'm trying to picture people like fucking letting people live however they want. I mean, they get to. I don't know why some get to and some don't. Like, yeah, people that are could go just they just okay. Let's not talk about any constraints of any systems right now. Right now, let's just talk about a plane, an earthly plane with a whole lot of different vibrational frequencies that are transmitted through soul sacs. We're NPCs. We're all NPCs. Some have just higher levels of awareness of the game, so to speak. Yeah, everything's woo-woo. So getting people to have a W-2 is silly, you know? They create these systems where they're in charge. And it's silly because the only thing that matters in survival is, like, you gotta drink water, you gotta have clean water to drink, and you gotta have food. Not a lot of food, not as much food as people have deemed necessary to make themselves feel better. But I guess in America, excess weight equates muscle. You got all these people that are horribly shaped. Good boy, Tuck. Horribly shaped. They're shaped like those weeble wobbles. You tip them, but they can't fall down. Oh, what people do with their free will. They can't get mad at me for what they do with their free will. That's silly. That's crazy. Why would you get mad at me for just talking about what people do with their free will? That's just goofy. I gave a sticker to a gal today, or a guy at the owner of a flower shop. I went and got some lollipops. I'm almost done with eatables too. I think that, like, just people just need to clear their minds and then connect from a clear mind. But you got all these, like, different frequencies. You got all the percentage of the population that are all taking the same to put them in that vibrational frequency. That is, so there's all these different collective consciousnesses, and it's warping reality. Drunks are the worst because it's the most widely accepted, because it's legal. Texas is the shape of a toilet for many reasons, and the latest reason is that because of what they're doing of removing people's will. Like, anytime somebody touts health, it's for your own good, it's health, 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 health. My brain always goes prohibition, legalize alcohol. Legalize alcohol. People can't save themselves from alcohol, and then it leads to other things. That is the original gateway drug. But they like it, so they don't want it. They don't want to, because they like all the demons and, oh, I'm just living my best life and doing what I wanted. You got too many people on planet Earth doing that, and there's a lot of people that just are not able for some reason or another. This guy I follow on social media, Matthew, the mobile mechanic, he and his wife, She started doing shit too. It's cool. They're in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
The dude walked up to him, man, and like he's never gonna be grounded on planet Earth after the experience that he had. The guy's a miracle. His name's Angel. I hope he finds peace on Earth. Because somebody hit him from behind with a car. I almost got hit by a car today. By a woman just totally not even paying attention. Maybe she was, but I vibe so high and she vibes so low that that she don't even see me, and she almost hit me in a crosswalk. And I had to yell to make my presence known. And then she just ignore me. Just ignore me. Don't take responsibility. Don't offer, show any kind of remorse, like accountability, like, oh dear God, I'm so sorry. Are you? No, nothing like that. The earth is void of that spirit. It's just ignore. So I went to the flower shop and got some of probably my last lollipops. Because I already quit. I quit smoking 2 months ago. Then I'm just down to eating it because my body. But see, the thing is I got this. The VA sent me this. And I guess I could have gotten one on 35 for like $40 on Amazon. But I feel like since I, ruined my life in all the other ways of ever finding joy and happiness, that they could at least flip for one of these for me. So they got me one of these. It has electrodes and it has little pads, and I hook them onto me, and it does help me. It does help me. It does help me. We'll see how long I can. I'm gonna take it to my next massage, and then see if I can hook this up, and then have her work out some of the tension in some of these trauma spots that are having a hard time letting go. You know why it's so hard to let go of trauma? When every day I open up my phone or I just feel it, I can feel it, I can tune into it, is because those traumas are still happening to little girls and boys. It's never stopped. And so how are people supposed to feel better about things that still happen? They're not going to ever get better unless we stop this shit. And this shit wouldn't happen if we gave better choices to people than drugs and alcohol. I know there's a lot of people, I bet there's a lot of people in the community with their own excavation, like their own stuff, like they want to add to the community, but they don't want to deal with the bullshit of the burrow brats. I call them burrow brats, the ass brats, the cousins that sit in the important seats and designate fucking $5.2 million for this shit. This is what you get from Franken Construction out of Farmington. This is the quality of work that you get for $5.2 million. It's taken 1.5 years to dilly-dally. Maybe they'll fucking finish. Maybe they won't. Who cares? Because there's people in the local community that they're fucking already hot. They're already hot because they can't pay for their cooler bill. Or they don't have a swamp cooler, or they don't have because they're priced out of life, because too many people don't have viable skills. So us with viable skills, we got to pay this to this guy that doesn't have any skills. And then we got to pay for this because this guy didn't raise his fucking kids to fish. He just keeps giving them fish. The fish are piling up where I live. It stinks. In addition to that, I see songs. Let me start that over. I see towns as songs. Every town has its own cadence. Every town has its own song. Because every person is an instrument, and it brings to the hymn of that system. And you have all these melds of energies that don't do anything to keep themselves in a calm state. They're always striving for stimuli. You are never going to get answers from source in stimuli. People got to get quiet and they don't do it. So the town I live in, I was walking around downtown today, and a song came on, and I'm like, this is like this is like the theme, like bop bop, because of the hum, bop bop. And what happens when a song plays over and over? Because that's what a song is. The town, it does the same thing year in, same car shows, same bike runs, same holiday, same stupid holiday. Like they get budgets to buy all these dumb decorations so people could, oh look, like attracts like, be like me, wave a dumb flag. Dude, you don't fucking care about veterans. You don't care about old people. You don't care about young people. People that only care about themselves, they don't care about nobody else. They just do what they want to do. It is so selfish. I can't stand it. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Greed, selfishness, lackadaisical, the idol, that is a low hum to me. I wish people would rev themselves up a little bit more to do like something significant. I saw that dude sailed from freaking Oregon. At first I was like, all right, kid, good for you, right? Right on, good for you. And as soon as he got there, he did all that to leave corporate America. And as soon as he got there, it was like the devil in corporate America picked him right back up and pulled him right back in and said, here, take all this free. Here's your benefits. You don't do that much content. I mean, people get to a point that they want to do whatever they want to do, but then they can't think past that. And then it's just doing what they've pretty much following a path of cool shit that they've seen other people do. Following that pattern. Like, I haven't had a day off in 8 years where I could just go run off and sit in a hot tub or do anything for more than 3 hours without worrying about the power goes out, because it happens so fucking frequently where I live. It's a common thing. How nice for everybody else that they've had that consistency in their world, because places I lived, it's not consistent. So all it needs is just a trip, even if it comes right back on. I come home, mom's sitting in the, just sitting here, just because I can't even fucking find people that are trustworthy enough to like surf on their phone. So in a different location, just happen to be in the same room with my mom, just to make sure that like power doesn't, just to make sure that if something happens, you can let me know and I'll come right back and take care of it. People don't know how to take care of shit. People don't know how to do much. It's weird, this place that I live. Like, this guy gave me these 2 numbers for like loan companies where I live. And one, I looked at the website and they have a checklist of all the things that you need to bring with you before you call. And I'm like, fuck this, dude. I want customer service. You want to earn my commission? Gather that fucking shit for me. What are real estate agents anywhere? They print off papers. They're glorified office assistants. My grandma was one for 40 years, and she was also one of those Easter SAR broads. All this power. God, the power and influence she had. Not fucking one bit of it was afforded to me. Why? Because people have weird shit that happens in their psychology. And I have my mother's face. And she hated my mother because my mom was a Sagittarius. My mom is a Sagittarius. And see, my grandma's a Sagittarius too. But my mom was the one that was brave enough to leave and walk away. And my grandma stayed with her abuser her whole life. Trying to love your abuser is a fucking twisted neighborhood. And I see society, dude, people are not happy in their marriages. You have a bunch of like odd entities that just coexist alone together. And none of them are doing a whole lot to create a better place. Because they're not even the same frequency. They get to a point, people drift away, they don't hear each other, they don't see each other. Hi, Benny. So the songs. I've lived in a lot of different places. I've been in a lot of different towns. I've traveled around a lot, more than I ever wanted to. And you could feel it. And I'm one of those, I was telling the dude at the flower shop, oh, that was a funny thing. When I went to the flower shop, I thought I'd left stickers, and then I found a couple, and then the girl, there's a woman there, and I've like exchanged words with her at the gas station, and then I've seen her other places and said hello, but she don't remember me, but I remember her. And I gave her one, and she's like, oh, they gave me one of these at the T-Mobile store the other day. And I was like, right on. Because I just look at people as like, everything's electricity to me. Everything is frequency. And the people that you can spark off of and create with, you're going to keep running into. Because I have. Different times of the day. These are things that have been verified to be true to me. So, and I left a bunch of these stickers over at the phone store and gave them to them to give to whoever they want. People don't get it because they don't get me, because they aren't full spectrum. People aren't all the colors. They're just only a couple. But the more that they open up to the light, the more they illuminate themselves. They come out of the ego. All the white. White is absence of color. Black is all the colors. Absence, all. Absent, all. Non-culture, culture. Control freaks, blue blood lizards, patriarchy, soul. Fully encompassed, and people are waking up. They are. I wonder if we're going to sin before we see the big change on the earth, Ma.
I wonder.
We're all racing to the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, the rainbow, yeah.
It's not just for dogs and cats. It's for us throwaways, too. You know who we are. I think it's funny that people talk in terms of populations. Like, there's so many people on planet Earth. Like, who fucking counts them, dude? Who? And when do all the countries, like, get together and add the math of their country with the countries of all the other countries? Dude, we're living on a radio. I see the freaking hologram. I see it now. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Tron. So this lender this dude gives me 2 lenders, and the one I'm not doing assignments, and the second I called, left a voicemail. And I do business in the morning. If I have to conversation, it's in the morning. I'm fresh. Like, I get tired, I get worn out, I get freaking other people's freaking bullshit static. Just because people are so inconsistent, man. I went to go get something. This is the second time I went to the same restaurant. Or not, it's like a paletteria. This place is supposed to open at 11. This is the second time. Like, I pull up, like, open sign, sign on the door, closed. Be back in noon. Well, I'm not fucking going to sit here in the parking lot for 20 minutes. When you're supposed to be open, but just don't feel like it right now, because that's how they do it. It's the fucking whatever vibe. No accountability. what the fuck ever. So I went back today. Let's try it again. Okay, it says it's open. Let's go there. Open sign on the door. None of the other lights are on. I was like, fuck it, dude. We aren't the same frequency. I hit and miss, man. And so yeah, the food looks good and it looks great, but you're probably not gonna get my money because you're fucking run by a bunch of flakes. And I'm not a flake. I'm looking for people that are trying to be consistent. And I've been looking I looked everywhere. I worked in the hospital system. That's where I learned that fucking doctors will make you wait just because they can. They're not all back there saving lives. They're on the freaking treadmill, or they're taking a nap in the resident orders, or they're fucking a nurse or whatever. Because that was my experience why you couldn't find people. Just like TV, because TV, art imitates life. And then life imitates art. And then they all use each other for legal defense. Why all these gross systems prosper and regular people that don't care about any of that stuff? Fake intelligence? It's toys for mental midgets. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes on freaking creating a picture with my words just to see if I can get it just right. Just to see if I can. When's the last time you fucking took 20 minutes and changed an old lady's tire? Or did anything for anybody outside yourself at all that was an inconvenience? People don't do that so much anymore. Now look. Because they're so self-sufficient. They're so self-supporting. Just going through. I go through. I'm like, I guess I'm just the one that's given all the people to help in my path. Is that what it is? They're not. They're just like, people don't have problems in everybody else's path. But in my path, this person is dropping their shit. Here, let me help you pick that up. This person is like jumbling their stuff. Okay, can I help you get your, there's like people that expect service, and then there's people that live in it. And the people that expect it, you have no fucking souls. Narcissists, psychopaths. I've seen them my whole life. I used to date one. Thank God I dipped out. You ever look back and see what they're doing, what their timeline is? Like see how you missed it? You ever see two people that look the same? Their personality's so close. They look alike. They get older and they look alike. That's how narcissists age. They're fucking themselves. I won't even date an Aries. I won't date a Taurus. And I won't date a Pisces because that's too close to Aries. No, I don't need more of me. So, people are degaussing because of the space, the CMEs. Everybody's a little up in the ethers. Okay, go up there. What are you going to do when you're up there? I was a little worked up this morning, so I went out and did this. I do slow donuts, is what I call them. Well, I just like to go out and take pictures, and then I come home and show Mom the places, because that's how Mom gets out. So this is one of them. And I'm not even looking. I look eyes forward when I'm on the road. So I point and shoot. So that's why I don't know what it's ever doing until I go someplace and pull over and stop, and then I'll rewatch it and see if I get anything viable. Because I'm just holding it, going like 10, 15 miles an hour. This is Pot Creek. So I got to go out there and then when I can't go out and I gotta stay home, I can just remember how good it felt to go out. Get out. So pretty. That's my frequency. This is what I'm drawn to, this shit. Not fucking stupid cousin shit.
What kind of cousin?
Stupid cousin, Ma.
Oh.
They're all stupid cousins.
Oh,
There we go.
There.
Then I got to go down into the little stream even.
Oh, my.
Bloop! I kind of slipped a little bit there.
That's true.
And then got my feet in. Hey, bourbon! I put me in the bourbon instead of putting the bourbon in me. Because that's when the demons
Come out.
get their way. And I ain't giving up my will to fucking nobody. I ain't giving up my will to the demon of anger. I ain't giving up my will to... That's the thumbnail. And then, of course, coming back into town with the people-y shit, we got the fucking chemtrails. Fucking, you know. And then you get see all the police, all the cooperation with other agencies. Why are you here and getting paid $35 an hour for it? Here's more nasty stuff. See, but that's okay because as long as they have a Fly Taos Ski poster on the sign that makes it okay, the lack of work ethic. That's what this is all is. It's just no work ethic. Like, no, whatever. Nobody cares. That was kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to make a TikTok out of this stuff. Dude, like, he was in his own world. Bloop. Bloop. It's awful people-y. Gotta get it and get going and go. Here's my daily horoscope, Ma. You know what it says today?
What does it say today?
It says your nervous system is wired to look for danger.
For danger.
Which is,
Oh.
it's a true story.
Oh.
You think people would give me a break a little bit more often since that's such a palatable tool
The power
to teach people how to listen to themselves, to keep themselves safe, because fuck it, dude, I am every one of those demographic that some fucking machismo limp dick asshole would love to see me freaking with something in my butt and freaking 4 inches face dirt in a dirt hole. Because when you make them feel bad about themselves, the things they'll do to you. And with the mentality of a fucking 15-year-old, because that's when they started. That's pretty much the stuff they come up with. So I'm here to, all you young ladies out there, learn from me. Ain't none of them got the golden dick. Make them work for you. Make them work for it. Don't let them be quiet and let you lead you to assume that they just had it so hard, because chances are they're fucking toddlers in little Air Jordans and they didn't. It's all tricks. It's a ploy. And I see people's behavior. It's just one of those things that I get to do. And I don't know, but see, I see their behavior, but I don't see the motivation. Like, why are they doing that? Like, if I call you and I tell you, maybe we're gonna do business. I'm a morning person. I do good in the morning. And you're blowing up my phone at 1 o'clock after I tell you this, and I call you in the morning, but you weren't morning enough, so you weren't there. Maybe we're not the same frequency. Maybe we shouldn't be working together, but we'll see tomorrow at 9:30, not 2. Because I said twice now I'd do better in the morning. Are you not hearing me, cousin? What do I need to be heard? That is how people will expect you to behave when they when they dance around on eggshells and there being so many different people. They expect me to dance around and change my behavior for them, especially when they're in a power of authority. And I see that behavior. I see that stupid cousin shit, and I'm going to start calling it out when I see it. I just am not going to put myself in places where other people are. unless they're doing remarkable shit. But if they're fucking just traveling from here all the way over to here so you can eat a different kind of food and a shit in a different toilet, if you're not going to add to the song of the community and it just plays mbop over and over because you go there, because the last time you were there 20 years ago, the song made you feel good. It's the same song. Same lyrics. It's how Born and Raised keep things. Same. I'm sure I would have a much different attitude about these things if I was given the same privilege. I wasn't given the privilege. And I sat real quiet for a lot of years. And I just allowed, okay. All right. Well, they deserve it. They deserve, they must have done something. No, it's not anything like that. All of the chosen ones by the system, all the will carry you along. But we know that you'll never carry anybody else. But that's how they like it. See how it fares for a lot of people. So many people are transitioning right now because they're tired of the static on the radio. All this made up systems. Rules, regulations, policies, and procedures. When anybody that has been a part of any organization knows that those are for the do-gooders. Those aren't for the freaking bosses doing coke in the bathroom. There's all these different worlds because there's all these different mentalities that designate how they say it is. And I say it's all of them. The collective sum consciousness. If you take every receptor, everything that perceives something on this plane, and you put it all together, it's going to have an average vibrational frequency. It's going to have its own organic thought process. And you don't even need these things to perpetuate it. That's how collective quantum consciousness works. Google? Meditate. I get all the answers I need in the no place space. Stuff, okay, that's true to me. It's only verified on this stuff. It's only verified as truth that I believe because other people believe it too. I think it's funny. 8 years ago, I put out a declaration I didn't take a picture of it. I'm glad I didn't. It's one of those from my memory vault. But 7-8 years ago, I started doing these videos and I talk about how the earth is changing, and if people were really smart, that they would start manufacturing their vehicles with rhino lining on the outside surfaces. And today, in the town square, was the first vehicle that I saw that was completely encompassed two-tone in rhino lining, hardened material, because of how the earth is changed. Because people have changed. Everything has to evolve. So you have people that are evolving in their electrical spheres, and then you have all the little pulses that are like, let's just all do the same. Same. Boop. Same. Eat the same food. Take a shit at the same time. Pizza every Friday. These programs. And the program is Digaussing. Because the earth is a far more remarkable place than it is allowed to be. I think that should be for more of another story. For all of those that are transitioning at this time, I just want to thank you for your service. Because whenever we take our last breath, everything we know, everything we've ever witnessed, everything that we've ever received is released from this freaking anchor of a soul sack where all the answers are, where people don't have to make up marketing schemes or elections or all these stupid, silly reindeer games that have been created so a small group can advance while so many go without what their basic needs. I saw an article this morning. This morning I saw an article. New Mexico lawmakers on Wednesday began digging in. They're digging in so hard. They're all gonna sit. They're sitting around. They're scratching their fucking heads. What are we gonna do, cousins? What the fuck are we gonna do? They're gonna know we don't know what the fuck we're doing. The gig is up. Everybody's gonna find out we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But what are we gonna do? On Wednesday, they began digging into how state agencies handled more than $14 billion in federal funds. Wow. $14 billion. There's only 2 million people in this whole state. You take away those that are 18 under. You take away, everybody could be millionaires. Because there's just that much on planet Earth. There is that much abundance, but you have people up here that say, no, there's people, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. That's why people down there have nothing, because people up there think they don't deserve it. Because they don't see them. Because they're not the same frequency. Because people that have always been taken care of do not know what it is to wipe somebody's ass. And there's a lot of people, us out here wiping asses, that haven't had a lot of fun. We haven't got to go out and do all the fun stuff because we're at home wiping asses. While you all are doing stupid bullshit, fucking cousin shit. You want me to be nice about it, you fucking dumbass burrow brats. My brother's one of them. Fucking asshole makes $240,000 a year. That is $15,000 a month. There was a time that I was trying to survive on that with Mom, not much more than that. You know why? Because he's a big important lawyer for the state of California. Bar number 249. What is it? Oh, let's see if it has my birthday in it. My birthday is in his bar number. 24949. That's your sister? You know, the one that you said, Mom's your fucking problem. Because we're the Freemason sacrifice. Sacrifice somebody in your family. Put them out in a position where they will be fucked. Just to see what happens. Like when we were kids and we watched that movie, Trading Places. It'll be like that. Because Margie always had friends and I just didn't. And Margie could just always be herself, and I just couldn't. Because I'm a rhinestone cowboy. Mr. Bar number 249276. $240,000 a year. Dude's been to South America 3 times. He's been to Europe twice. Good thing he saw the cathedral before it went burnt down. Does all these things while it's like Marge, like he does. It's, people know it's hard for me to do the same. God, it must be killing her, man. She must be struggling. Still here. Still here. Still agile. Still flexible. Mentally, emotionally. Because the rigid are going to have a hard time. Sorry for your rigid. The rigid is a frequency you're going to come to see. See, all these frequencies are melding, so that all these people, they just don't understand why they have the thoughts that they have. That's because you're turning into your weird neighbor's thoughts. You know, the ones that don't do it very much, but they do it very often, or they don't do a lot, but they do it very often. What kind of collective consciousness is created when people aren't drawing sober breaths? A warped kind? An all things possible kind? We'll see. Are you getting hungry, Mom?
Yeah.
Want to do peanut butter jelly today?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. That's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a right day. Fun out there with the suckers and the stupid cousins.